I just live in the Midwest.
That tune is by DJ Real. Welcome to Blabbermouth. I'm Red Scott.
And I'm Phil Griffiths. Thank you for watching Blabbermouth, where comics, play games, talk shit, and go home with absolutely no prizes. We're back with another fun-filled show with a great lineup again, Red. I'm excited.
And you're looking very young, dressed in that hoodie at 128 years of age. Well done, Phil.
This is my millennial look. I had my platinum highlights that I threw in there. I'm going all out.
Oh, it's very stylish. I think the people are feeling it. Welcome to the people who are already in the chat. EK Reese having a good February. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. God Eats Bagels, giving the shout out to Phil for his 128th birthday. Woodhead Hi from Phil's mom, which, by the way, is her talking in the third person. That is Phil's mom. Torio VG, spoiler, not going to say he's on the show or anything. Big Guy Rules, bought a bicycle today. What kind of bicycle, Big Guy Rules? Is it, what, do you think it's Big Guy? Is it Big Guy or Biggie? What do you think?
I think it's Big Guy.
That was a very low energy Phil. All right, Queen of Blaze, welcome. And Jojo says, hi, Phil's redheaded mom. That is Phil's mom, who is redheaded. That's right. We established that on a previous show with our guest. You know what? We don't have anything else to talk about, do we, Phil?
No, I'm just going to remind everyone in the chat, if you're here to watch the show, you can log in and be a part of the game. You get to vote in the chat. So if you're not logged in yet, do so.
All right. And more importantly, we have some great contestants. Let's introduce them.
Yep, our first comic joining us tonight is our resident comic of the week, coming to a close of his week. He's the co-host of the hit podcast Hesby Street, featuring Tony Zavala. Please welcome Torio Van Grol.
Thank you.
What's up, Torio?
Thank you. I love to be affiliated with Tony Zavala as often as I can. So thank you for that intro. Warms the heart.
Of course, he's the star of the show. So. Torio, you're coming to the end of your residency week here on Blabbermouth.
It's been a wild ride, Phil.
It is. So what will you take home with you after this experience?
Well, I'm already home, so that's easy. So much personal growth. I think we've really, as a unit, bonded. All these punchlines that I've written. Oh my God, I feel like I've got a whole new hour. Probably record a new album.
You can record it on here if you want. You can do that.
Yeah, let's do it. Look for it. Twitch. What are we on? Twitch? Twitch.com/Torio's Comedy Hour. It's not going to be as racist as the last one. If people are concerned about that, it's going to be much cleaner and safer.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, Torio. You're going to end your week with you think you're going to win tonight? You're going to end it with a bang?
You're welcome. No, I don't intend on winning. I'm shooting for third. That's what I want. I'm shooting for third.
All right.
All right, our next comic is a returning guest and Blabbermouth favorite. Her stand-up album, Dark Jeans, is available on Stopify, Snapple Music, and Panera. Please welcome JoAnn Schinderle. How's it going, JoAnn?
Hello! Thanks for having me!
Thank you for joining us. So, JoAnn, I've been thinking about this all day. What is your favorite way to listen to your album?
Naked, obviously.
So just
free bleeding in the wild, in my menstrual hut that I made myself, in my backyard, in the house that I'm squatting at that I do not own.
Sort of an
I'm not getting any residual money. Buy my album.
or just Venmo her. I'm sure it's at JoAnn Schinderle, some combination of that. Either she or somebody with a similar name will be happy.
Pretty much.
All right. Thank you for being on the show, JoAnn.
And also here tonight, joining us from the East Coast, a former law professor turned comedian who recently won the 2020 Boston Comedy Festival. Please welcome the very funny Liz Glazer.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, how's it going, Liz?
Excited to be here. Zach Giappoloni, thank you. Yeah. Very excited. I'm reacting to the chat that's scrolling.
Yeah.
Zach chat is very, very excited.
But this is very fun. I love that, like, the illusion, Red and Phil, that you are together in a room, like, as sports announcers is so real to me. Like, despite the fact that I know you're not, and it's just like camera magic and computers, it is amazing how that still tricks me. I'm very gullible and I'm happy to be, because it's a nice illusion. I'm very happy to be here.
What's funny though is Red and I are actually in the same room. He just makes me sit in another room in his house. So
okay.
Yeah, it is. It'd be nice if he let me use the nice camera too instead of me being blurry. But
right.
So Liz, my question for you is: during your run in the festival, how did Boston audiences heckle you on Zoom?
Oh, I don't remember specifically Boston audiences heckling me, but I do have. There's a voicemail on that I had on my phone one time that I had to delete because like my phone, despite the fact that it, can have like 9 feature films on it and a burst of a subway seat that I didn't mean to take from 5 years ago, it can hold all that, but like a minute of voicemail messages and it's full. But I drove to Plymouth, Massachusetts, and my car wouldn't start. And so I had to leave it there. And a woman named Barbara Geller assessed the fact that my car needed a starter, which meant, because she was from Plymouth, Massachusetts, that on my voicemail, she said, "Hi, Liz, it's Barbara Geller. Your car needs a starter because it won't start." And I am bereft every day that I cannot still listen to that voicemail. I wish she was at the shows, but she was not.
Nice. Mm-hmm. You got something out of it, at least. Even if you didn't win, you got something out of that.
Yeah, I did.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us, Liz.
I do love that you made that your ringtone. It's the best. All right, finally, he performed in the Big Sky Comedy Festival, and his cousin's debut stand-up album, Magic Knees, gave out in 2020. Welcome, Cooper Van Grol.
Hi.
Thanks for being on the show. So you're based out of Minnesota, correct?
Yeah. I'm in Minneapolis.
So what's internet comedy been like out there?
I don't know. This is my first time.
Takes a while to get there. Getting around to it. What have you been doing the last year then?
Oh, what haven't I been doing, Red? Just living life to its fullest. I've had a great time. 2020, best year of my life. Really got my shit together this year. It's a good time. I got to spend a lot of time with myself. Very important. Also with my wife and my cats. It's been a joyous time.
Well, glad.
I don't do internet comedy in Minneapolis. No, I don't.
Oh, only on the road, I guess.
It's bad, Red.
All right, thank you for joining us, Cooper.
Hey, pleasure to be here.
All right, that's enough blabbering. It's time for some mouth.
All right. Our main game here is Punched Up, where comics write punchlines to joke setups provided by us. But before we can play that game, we need to give our comics some time to write those punchlines. So we'll play a warm-up game with 2 of the comics while the other 2 go into the Blabbermouth bubble to write their punchlines. So Liz and Cooper, we're going to put you 2 into the bubble first to write your punchlines from the setups that have been provided to you by our head writer, soon-to-be former 49er quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. So Liz, here are your setups. Let me send them over there. You're going to see these. But your setup is number 1. I call my bedroom the Super Bowl because, ellipses. Number 2, high school for me was like a dance competition, ellipses. Number 3, paleontologists were stunned when a 4-year-old girl discovered a 220 million year old dinosaur footprint. Even more impressive, ellipses. And finally, a man broke the world record for eating Carolina Reaper chilies. His next challenge, ellipses. So this is your first time going in the bubble. How are you feeling? Are you nervous? Are you ready for this?
I am both nervous and ready for this.
All right. That's all we can ask for.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
All right, Cooper, you will be writing punchlines for these setups. 1, I'm so dumb, I thought sudden death was, ellipses. 2, my doctor said I have a bad case of fried chicken because, ellipses. 3, Canada's major airlines have agreed to cancel all flights to warm destinations if everything goes well, ellipses. And finally, scientists have taught spinach to send emails, and it could warn us about climate change. Taking precaution, ellipses. How do you feel about those, Cooper?
A lot of words.
There's a lot of words, and I expect you to add just a few more. All right, into the bubble, Cooper and Liz go. They will have 5 minutes at least to write punchlines for those. While they are there, we are going to play Wrong Answers Only with JoAnn and Torio. In Wrong Answers Only, I pulled images from the internet. Heard of it? And now I'm going to ask questions about these images to JoAnn and Torio. Are you ready? Let's see. JoAnn, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Wrong answers only. So what species of bee is this?
Butthole bee found in the Amazon forest. It's like the La Brea tar pits,
Right.
but for it's like the La Brea tar pits meets that sad video of dogs in kennels.
Oh no, it's like the Bakersfield tar pits.
Yes, the Bakerfield tar pits. This species, I already forgot the question, but I do know that this species of bee only comes out after a roaring pot of my crock pot tikka masala that I made tonight. It has a real bark to it, if you will.
All right, that's enough of that one. All right, Torio, what are they waiting in line for?
Yeah, first, can I address JoAnn's comment in the chat? It's confusing. She said, love being on the same team against Torio. Are we on the same team or are we against each other?
We're shoulder to shoulder against each other, and I, for one, love it.
What?
We're shoulder to shoulder again. Just shut up and play your game.
Okay, this is, everyone knows that they're in line. These very nice Muslim women are in line to be yelled at by Boris Johnson. It's a weird UK England policy. Boris is wild, he's England's Trump. And he said, listen, we're not going to ban you from the country, but before you can come in, I get to list 5 things on my hands on why I am racist. And he does it, and it's weird and uncomfortable, but like there's no travel ban. So that was the compromise. It's not good. It's not good, but it's better than Trump.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That photo looks like Torio in a wig. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right, next up. This was a submission from our Discord. This is one of the listeners. I don't even know if they're here, but we're going to ask. So, JoAnn, what band is this the lead singer of?
Honestly, this is my brother-in-law named Rick, who is a libertarian. This is the exact photo. I've seen this on their Christmas cards. Yikes.
Oh, there he is, Bubba Master in the chat. Him and his Gerbils.
I mean, why does every
Joseph.
Rick have a fedora and a terrible beard?
It gets pretty good once it gets down to the bottom.
Yeah, beard's not that bad.
The beard, it looks thick and thin at the same time.
It does.
I'm a little confused by it. Also, those guinea pigs, too comfortable in my mind. Do we need to go back to the first slide and call somebody from the help group?
Yeah, those are large.
Gather these guinea pigs, and they need their own sad song.
They do. All right, Torio, what is this a commercial for?
This is a commercial for getting rid of limbs, guys. They get in the way. Most murders happen from limbs. I don't know if you knew that. Limbs cause most all stranglings, and all crime. So this commercial is, hey guys, if you're having too much temptation, we'll cut those arms and legs off. And as you can see, this is a very good wrong answer because it could not be possible. I don't know. Are those CPR? It looks like a CPR doll. I hope those dolls aren't getting fucked. Are those dolls getting fucked?
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea what they're doing now. I don't believe they are in this photo.
I mean, if by anybody, it's the guy on the right. He's definitely doing it.
Also, like, it reminds me of like when the Barbie doll white to black ratio seems about the same. 8 to 2.
I was just gonna say, these are CPR dolls.
We'll put a couple because we have to, but we know which ones are going to sell. I don't know. That's wrong. That's a wrong answer.
I do like from the chat, Kirk H called it Torso Hut, which I don't know what that. I suppose that's where you would get those, but I enjoy that. Let's see. We got. Oh yeah, JoAnn. Whose house is this?
How the fuck did you get into my bathroom? This is my sanctuary where I take lavender baths on
Why is Torio
morning
back
basis.
to you in the bathroom?
Yeah, Torio, you were supposed to tell people you know my address.
Yeah, but I turned my back to you, which I thought was very gentlemanly of me.
I mean, it's very telling of our friendship.
It is.
All right, and last one.
Also, you wore the wrong wig.
And last one, just because this was another submission. Torio, what movie is this from?
This is from Jurassic Park 6. I think we're on 6 now. This one's mostly about the mental health of the dinosaurs. People don't think about that. They don't think about what they've been through, you know? They've been defeated, 5 times now? And it hurts. It physically hurts, but it also emotionally hurts. And so this one is Jurassic Park 6. Why are you doing this to us? And it's told from the perspective of the T-Rexes. It's like, we were extinct. You brought us back. If you're going to at least let us live and let us love.
All right, let's pull Cooper and Liz out of the bubble. Liz, your first time in the bubble, how did you feel about it?
I said that I was both nervous and ready for this, and that's how I felt. I felt like, I had both too much time and not enough time, so I was feeling like with some, I'm like, okay, that's the best I got, but then it's like, okay, I have another minute, but what am I going to think of in another minute? I don't think it's going to be, much better. So I don't know if any of that's relatable to other contestants.
Absolutely. I feel like I was there.
Yeah, I feel like I took you through every single second and over-explained it, and that is the nature of my comedy and my personality. So,
well, I'm excited about hearing 4 new closers. It's going to be a good time.
Thank you.
Cooper, how did you feel about your time in the bubble?
Oh, I was not nervous and not ready. I'm not ready to go. It was pleasant. It's a nice 70 degrees. Feels good.
We put a heater in there now. It's a lot warmer.
Yeah.
I like that there's a humidifier and dehumidifier in the same bubble. It's really makes it perfect.
You could smell the sage.
Perfect.
Smell it.
Yeah. That white sage?
Yeah, that was me. Red said no, but I was like, we're going to spring for the sage. So
I appreciate it.
All right. Time to get the setups for JoAnn and Torio.
Yep. So let's see.
Torio.
Yep. Torio.
Oh, hey, Torio.
Yours here. So Torio, your first setup's going to be number 1. My nickname is Fourth Down because ellipses. Notice some of these have a Super Bowl theme here going, but number 2, I want to open a store that only sells shower massagers and call it ellipses. Number 3, 4 men ate almost 70 pounds of oranges in under 30 minutes to avoid an airport's excess baggage fees. That still doesn't explain ellipses. And finally, the Bernie Mittens meme is now going to be a porn. So far, the working title is ellipses. So, Tori, this is your final night of Blabbermouth as a resident. How are you going to attack this? What's your strategy?
I think I might do a different language. Does anyone here speak Farsi? I think I might do it that way, because it's so easy to win in English. I might. I've never won, but everyone that I've seen win does it in English. So I might try a different language, just to mix it up.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, JoAnn, here are your setups. You'll be adding punchlines too. Number 1, my mom said the best thing about the 2-minute drill is ellipses. Number 2, I like my friends like I like my road trips. Ellipses. 3, Kraft has launched pink mac and cheese that tastes like candy for Valentine's Day. Critics are calling it ellipses. And finally, Elon Musk revealed he has implanted a chip into a monkey's brain to allow it to play video games. Still no word. Ellipses. How do you feel about that, JoAnn?
Well, I firmly despise Elon Musk, so I can't wait to get into that one.
All right.
Terrifying.
Into the bubble you go. There we go. Into the bubble for 5 minutes as we play Explain This with Cooper and Liz. I have pulled images from their social media, and we are going to find explanation, extrapolation. I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah.
All right, so first off, we're going with Cooper. So this is on Twitter at Cooper Van Grol. It's 2018. It says depression level. Start Lord of the Rings at 1:30 a.m. So Cooper, this was 2 years ago. How has your mood changed since then?
I now love all 3 Hobbit movies at any time of the day.
Really, the Hobbit movies?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm on SSRIs now, and everything is good. Even awful things are really good for me.
Just excited to hear that things have started looking up for you in the past 2 years.
It's really great. 2020.
All right, Liz.
Yeah.
This is at Elizabeth Glazer. I don't do drugs because they make me paranoid. Like one time I smoked weed and uploaded a video to YouTube, and then it immediately got a thumbs down. Then there was a knock on my door, and I thought it was the thumbs down person coming to get me. Liz, did they ever find this man?
It was a delivery of cat litter that I forgot that I ordered because of the same drugs that made me paranoid.
Also, I feel like if I thought somebody was showing up with a thumbs down and it was cat litter, I'd be like, that's a good burn. Like, this is
yeah, totally.
Your video is only good for this stuff. Anyway.
Yes.
All right, Cooper.
PCP is a hell of a drug.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is 5-bean chili. Pfft, I put hundreds in there. Do you stand by this recipe for chili, Cooper?
Yeah. What is this? Willy Wonka in the bean factory? You need to find a bean in your chili to have a good time? No.
Not a fan. Frankly, I would go with 5-bean chili. I wish 5-bean chili had 5 beans in it personally. That'd be the ideal amount of beans to find in my chili.
But do you know how much you would hate that one chili you got? Bean. If you got that one bean,
that's why it would feel so good
I got the bean.
To throw it at my enemies.
Well, yeah, that checks out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Liz.
Sure.
This is from May 20th of 2020.
Yeah.
But what if celebrating your wedding on Zoom was the wedding you always imagined? What inspired this, Liz Glazer?
Well, 2 things. Number 1, that I did get married on Zoom. And number 2, that I had attended a bunch of different kinds of Zoom events. Like there was a graduation, there was a bar and a bat mitzvah. And it was like, there seemed to be this party line at the beginning of Zooms like that, which is like,
right.
Well, it wasn't the blank that we had imagined. And I was anticipating my wedding at that point, and I was like, I think this is great. So the confluence of those life moments generated this life moment at 4:37 p.m. on May 20th, 2020.
Wait, so were you genuinely excited about having a Zoom wedding versus other available options?
Yes.
What speaks to you about Zoom weddings?
Well, I mean, I think it allowed for a more expansive guest list. It also just took out like some of the pressures, you know, in terms of like, am I going to be sweating the whole time? I sweat a lot. And so I was just like I guess, and my wife and I firmly disagree about this. Like she likes a wedding, that's the only part of it that makes me sad, because I don't like to not make my wife happy. And so if she's super upset about something, it's not my happiness to be happy about something that makes her upset. However, like she's also somebody who like had 2 wedding dresses and was like excited about that. I had the sweatpants outfit that I've worn all of quarantine, and like I wore it before also, so it was fine. You know, we're different in that way, but I do feel bad because it's not the wedding she always imagined. But yeah, for me, I'm like, yeah, we're already home. We don't have to drive. We can wear whatever we want. You know, we can eat for free from home, you know, that type of stuff.
I think you get along very well with my dad.
Oh, nice. Please introduce me, Red.
Let's see. You guys have a lot to talk about, certainly.
Good.
So you might start a wedding planning business, frankly.
Can you imagine? Want a wedding that everyone but you think sucks? Come to us.
I'm already writing the spec script in my head. All right, so
That's
Cooper.
every wedding.
This is June 7th, 2020. Your co-star pinged you. Your day at a glance. Allow yourself to say, life is awful. Did it help? Did it help, Cooper?
You know, it really just, that was probably the most affirming message I've ever gotten from co-star. I was like, you know what? Is life awful? And then that showed up and I was like, yeah, life is awful. And then I went on SSRIs and everything's been great.
Cooper, I love your Twitter feed.
We have shown
Thank you.
you
There's 8 tweets.
We have shown you all of his Twitter feed.
Oh,
you
nice.
don't need to. Well, just wait for him to come on the show
one of those
again.
tweets was from 2016.
I did notice
if that doesn't
yeah.
give anything away. Yeah, we all did. It's
Sure.
a shame.
All right,
Right.
we're a little bit over, but I have to show this last one because I enjoy it so much. So this is Liz Glazer on Instagram. Today I did a Peloton class in German because my mom's rabbi was taking the class. What about German gets you so excited?
Well, I just thought it was hilarious. And I mean, this is a moment that like I knew my wife was filming me. And so it's not just like I thought it was funny because I'm like, this is funny that I just went into the class, continued in the class, was like, it's German, whatever. And because my mom's rabbi, who I'm friends with on the Peloton app, was in the class. And I'm like, okay, well, he's there. And then we laughed about it after. It was an experience that I knew was funny while it was happening. I was also getting a good workout. So there's, points for that. And I was being filmed. I mean, it's pretty much everything I always want at all times.
You didn't mention that this was the entertainment at your wedding, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Right.
All right, as much as it pains me, let's pull that off the screen. Let's give JoAnn and Torio some oxygen. JoAnn, how did you feel about your time in the bubble?
It felt safe and comfortable, much like quarantine. I never want it to end.
Torio, how do you feel about your punchlines this week?
They're perfect.
Excellent. All right, all 4 comics have written their punchlines, so let's see who's got the best one and play Punched Up.
Hey.
All right, so each comic has written 4 punchlines to the Blabbermouth writing staff's bad setups, and now they'll go head-to-head, and the audience will vote for the best one.
And also our writing staff here at Blabbermouth hold comedic catchphrases in very high regard. So to honor the classic catchphrases such as "you might be a redneck" or "hamburger," our staff has given each of you a court-appointed catchphrase of your very own. So we ask the comics to lean in on those and perform them to their fullest after saying their punchlines.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it. We're doing round 1, classic jokes. First up, I believe we have Torio versus JoAnn. It's a right side of the screen battle. So Torio, what's your nickname?
You're asking about mine? Oh, I didn't know you would care. But my nickname is Fourth Down because women don't know, they don't understand me. Best joke ever.
That's funny.
Okay, let me try again. My nickname's Fourth Down because I'm always going for it, but never scoring. Best joke ever? Okay, let me try again. I'm out of ideas. I told you these were perfect.
All right, JoAnn. What were you saying about the 2-minute drill?
It wasn't me. It was my mom who was talking about the 2-minute drill. And she said, JoAnn, the best thing about the 2-minute drill is how you were conceived. Okay. Had to move the balls quickly. Shut it, Torio.
All right.
Shut it,
Now
Torio?
those punchlines will be voted on by you, our live audience here on Twitch. If you're watching us here in the chat, just be logged in and you can get your vote in. You're going to press 1 for Torio or 2 for JoAnn and get your vote in now.
Smash
Just
that
vote.
2.
Just vote 2.
Smash that 2.
Yeah.
We got bunny ears all day, bitch.
By the way, if you are a subscriber, your vote counts for 3 times as much. So
That's
feel free to subscribe and have your votes count for more.
You can watch it. Oh, wow.
Let's see.
Cool.
Oh, we got Torio going back to the mat after that first joke. Got a pen in his mouth. Also, it's completely fine for people to vote for themselves. They can call relatives, have them vote for them. If you know anybody who's died recently, I'm very sorry,
fuck
but you
yeah,
can
I'll vote
use
for
their
myself.
account and have them vote. That's all
Sure.
legal. That's all legal.
Chaploni, he disqualified himself with 2 jokes. You can't do that.
There are no rules. There are no
rules here.
rules whatsoever.
Well, I need to get paid more than Phil and Red.
All right,
We'll
it's
double
tiny.
what we're giving you, if that's okay.
Wow, that's close.
It's
It's
tightening up.
getting
We got
closer.
we got
I don't
about
like
5
this.
seconds.
Wow.
All right.
I thought that said
And-
Buffy. We got it.
Wow.
All right, and JoAnn pulled that one up 59.1%. Well done, JoAnn. Congratulations. All right. Very excited. All right, so next up we have Cooper versus Liz, left side of the screen battle. All right, so Cooper, how dumb are you?
I am so dumb. I thought that sudden death was death sudden. Turns out it takes a very long time.
Do you have a catchphrase?
Because that is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Aw.
I feel like we just learned about that on the evening news now. That's incredible.
Dan Rather signing out.
All right, Liz. Liz,
Yeah.
what do you call your bedroom?
Well, I call my bedroom the Super Bowl because, I know I have a catchphrase, and I'll tell you what it is in the middle of delivering this punchline because it's actually part of the punchline, okay? So my catchphrase is, as you teach. I just was wondering if it was but it's all coming together because it's as you teach, you learn. So let me teach you how to say your catchphrase, which is not just at the beginning of your jokes, not just at the end of your jokes, but in the middle of your jokes. As you teach, you learn. And I'm learning here because right before we started with the bubbles and the writing, I said something, which was, Phil, you asked me how I was feeling about this. And I said, I'm both nervous and ready for this, okay? Because you said, are you nervous or are you ready for this? And I said, I'm both nervous and ready for this, which was in itself a bit of a punchline. Listen, as you teach, you learn. And so I call my bedroom the Super Bowl because I am both nervous and ready for this. As you teach, you learn.
Wow, that was Liz Glazer's shortest joke. Well done. I didn't think you could be that brave.
All right. So now you guys get to vote in the chat. 1 for Cooper's. I'm so dumb I thought I was sudden death, or I thought sudden death was, or 2 for Liz's. I call my bedroom the Super Bowl with a long punchline there. So 1 for Cooper, 2 for Liz. Get your votes in now.
Nice.
Cooper, you got my mom's vote. I don't know if that counts double in your heart or whatever, but my mom voted for you.
Your mom's alive? Wow.
Weirdly, in this canon, she's actually younger.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Good for you, man. My mom's dead.
That's a rough one. I'm sorry to hear that.
Like a weird.
That's fine. I'm over it.
All right, but you can use her Twitch account to vote. That's totally fine with us.
It may be the greatest poll for votes I've ever heard, though, if that's what you're going
Yeah,
to
maybe that's the smartest move.
Her at is at Death Twitch.
You sufficiently made me feel bad, but I will now vote for you.
Do not feel bad. Do not feel bad. She was a terrible person.
All right.
Yeah, that makes us all feel better.
Oh, and I just voted by texting JoAnn, which is
And I agree. Great vote, Phil.
JoAnn, can you go ahead and vote for me? I just want to text that.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
For me, that'd be
Phil
great.
likes Cooper. We'll say that.
He's 128. It's amazing he's here at all. All right, coming down to it, and Liz pulled that one out, 63.6%. Well done, Liz. Congratulations.
Thank you. I also really liked Cooper's joke.
Yeah, I enjoyed Cooper's joke
Liz.
as well.
Yeah.
63% disagree with you, though. So that's...
We're starting a book club after this.
Yeah.
Next up, JoAnn versus Cooper. So, JoAnn, how do you like your friends?
You know what, Red? I'm so happy you asked. I like my friends like I like my road trips. Frequently stopping at the come and goes. Shut it, Torio!
Perfect catchphrase. Right, Cooper.
It is.
How'd your doctor visit go?
Oh, my doctor, he said I have a bad case of fried chicken. But I said there's no such thing as bad fried chicken, which is a lot like what it sounds like when doves cry.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so now you and the audience get to vote for the other Van Grol or for JoAnn. You get to 1 for JoAnn, 2 for Cooper Van Grol. If she'd knock out 2 of them right here with 1 go.
Van Grols can't beat JoAnn.
Smash that one. Flick that one button with your pointer finger right on into the internet.
You know what, JoAnn? I'm not even going to text this one to you. I'm just going to put it right into the chat.
Oh my God, thank you so
Look at you.
much. Phil.
Wow.
We got
Look at these
ones
percentages.
okay.
There's not even like a 0.2% buffer on these percentages. It's just legit. Straight up.
As always, if anybody ever gets 69% on the dot, that's an automatic win for them.
That's
or if you get 420% somehow.
That's
like,
420?
kind
Yeah,
of
nice.
you.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Chapeloni says, come and go greater than fried chicken. Interesting.
Zach, if you were a frequent at the come and go, you would know it's spelled with a K and it's found at the G spot.
Oh, Cooper coming back.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's getting that subscriber vote. Maybe.
That just means you leave after you come, right?
Yes, how God intended.
Yeah. That's what I thought. All right. I've been doing it right.
Yeah.
All right, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. And JoAnn, 55.6%. Well done. You've in the first round, at least you've vanished the Van Grols. So well done.
Bullies always win.
Right.
I mean, there's always a comeback, but this was my goal.
Which kind of sounds like come and go, come back and goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Van Girls and I will be having a private Zoom after this.
Come in, Van Grol.
All right, so Liz, what was high school like for you?
Well, this is another instance of as you teach, you learn, because my answer to this was high school for me was like a dance competition, all Macarena all the time. Now, I went to a Sweet 16 on April 2nd of 1992. Okay, no, 1995. And And at that Sweet 16, I got on a speaker and did the Macarena as though I was teaching it to a crowd of other 15, 16-year-olds. And the next day at school, people were like, were you drunk? And I was like, I was not. Did you see how impeccable my Macarena was? I taught the whole school how to do it and learned in the process, because as you teach, you learn. And so, yeah, the joke does just keep going. But anyway, that is why high school for me was like a dance competition, all Macarena, all the time. As you teach, you learn.
Macarena. I love the pronunciation of Macarena.
Yeah, no, I just assumed I'd been doing it wrong.
We're from New Jersey.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Torio.
I'm from Orange County. Not pronounced like.
Torio, tell me about your business pitch.
I do have a business pitch. It is equally as long as Liz's. I just want people to be ready for that. It's I want to open a store that only sells shower massagers and call it "Go Fuck Yourself." Literally. It was a little shorter than Liz's, but best joke ever, baby.
All right, so now get in the chat, get your votes in. 1 for Liz or 2 for Torio. Don't forget, subscribers, your vote counts 3 times multiplier. I'll never say that right. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you vote once, it counts for 3 times as much.
Yeah, but how do you say that really short?
I don't know, but I'm sure you won't find a way.
We'll never know.
Very exciting to see everybody. It was very different TV set.
I'm waiting 30 seconds so I can vote again.
That's not how that works, but go ahead and wait 30 seconds. And then vote again.
I just wait 30 seconds. I'm just waiting. Being patient.
I don't know what
Hang
you're
on,
waiting
my
for.
cat's eating some paper.
All right.
She's that confident.
There we go.
Or she doesn't even. Oh, wait, she's losing though. Oh, she knows she's going to come back. Oh, she went and just pressed some buttons and got votes. That's what it was.
Liz just went to her 5 computers off screen and voted for herself. Picked up her cat's little paw and was like, vote!
Yeah.
All right, coming
Who's
down
got
to
those burner phones? I get it. I get it.
And Torio eked that one out. 56%. Well done, Torio.
I won
Congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations. Which, by the way, that brings us to the end of the first round, which means we need to know where we stand. Phil, where do we stand?
Yeah, so just rounding it up here. Unfortunately, it's sometimes first time people have a hard time, and actually, I will let you know, Cooper. I was actually, if I was gonna have a son, I was gonna name it Cooper, but now I'm kind of glad I didn't, because you have no points, and not great on your first chance. But you got another round 2 maybe coming up. You can try. But then other than that, it's Torio and Liz tied with 1 point each in second place.
Liz, we did it.
Did.
Losers.
Sweeping both their matchups in round 1 is JoAnn kicking everybody's ass, telling Torio to shut it.
Nice.
It's a good strategy.
Another day out of the book,
First, Phil makes my enormous head and bullies me that way, and then he gives this anti-Torio catchphrase to JoAnn. There's no end. There's no end to your rule of hatred.
Torio, I would have said this anyways. I asked for this catchphrase.
No, it's true. The first time I met JoAnn was at Venice Beach, screaming how much she hates Torio.
Yeah. Into the void, and now I get to do it on the internet.
Now I'm just
Not
imagining.
a void.
Now I'm just
Void
imagining
2.0.
JoAnn squatting 500 pounds. All right, now we have another round. It's a little different from the first round because we are on this side of the screen. It's a round we like to call round 2, where we're doing monologue jokes this time. And first up, this round we are going to have JoAnn versus Liz going head to head. So JoAnn, you are up first. And tell me about this pink mac and cheese.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about it, but Kraft has launched a pink mac and cheese that tastes like candy for Valentine's Day, but critics are calling it a pussy-eating starter kit. Learn how to do it, Torio.
All right, let's see if Liz can be as mean to if she can be as mean to Torio.
Yeah.
So tell me about this.
I love you.
Tell me about
this. I don't need to learn how to eat mac and cheese if that's what you meant.
Obviously.
Liz, tell me about this scientific discovery.
Yeah, well, so paleontologists were stunned when a 4-year-old girl discovered a 220 million year old dinosaur footprint. Even more impressive, earlier that day at Zoom school, she discovered a 4th coronavirus vaccine because, as you teach, you learn.
Oh, I love Liz.
Right.
I also love you.
So now you get to vote in the chat. 1 for JoAnn's Kraft has launched pink mac and cheese that tastes like candy for V-Day, or 2 for Liz's paleontologist stunned when a 4-year-old girl found a really old dinosaur footprint. Get your votes in now. 1 in for JoAnn, 2 for Liz. That's how
Smash that one. Digi that one button on your device.
No,
Torio.
everything you're saying sounds like a euphemism.
Yep. Well, have we met?
Sounds like you should have given these directions to Torio.
What's up, Moon Guts 2? Really love that screen name.
What was clitorizin? Clitorizin? That was one on there.
It's clitoridin. It's an FDA approved drug, Phil.
Oh, sorry.
That sounds wild coming from either of your two mouths. Very uncomfortable. 1, I see some 2s. Get the 1s back in here. Smash that one hard.
Capoloni says he can't condone eating pussy, so that's why.
Well, let's talk to Ciappoloni's wife, okay? Get her on the horn.
All right, we're coming down to it. 5 seconds left. Nice on Mike sniff. Not sure where that came from, but I was really feeling it.
It
All
was
right,
mine.
JoAnn,
I have allergies.
Congratulations, 60%. You did it. Some people love JoAnn. Some people just don't like Torio. It's hard to see where that split comes down.
It is tough
I
to
don't need
know.
Torio to win. I just make fun of him for personal gain.
All right.
Same.
Next up, we got Van Grol on Van Grol. Cooper v Torio. So Cooper, you are up first.
Yeah.
Tell me about Canada's airlines.
Yeah, Canada's major airlines have agreed to cancel all flights to warm destinations. If everything goes well, our parks will be free of all Canada geese. And that is what it sounds like when geese cry.
Wait, what's the judge's ruling on changing the catchphrase?
I've done it. I've changed it every step of the way, Torio. This is how funny works.
All right, Torio, tell me about these 4 men.
Yeah, this was wild. 4 men ate almost 70 pounds of oranges in under 30 minutes to avoid an airport's excessive baggage fees. But that still doesn't explain where they put the bananas. Best joke ever.
Wait, your catchphrase is best joke ever?
Yeah, that's my catchphrase.
You got off so easy.
Did you think I was just real cocky?
No, I just didn't notice before.
All right, so now you in the chat get to vote in the Van Grol Bowl. This is it. Cooper, 1 for Cooper, 2 for Torio. This will determine who the best comedian in the family is for the next year.
3 for JoAnn somehow.
The Van Grol Bowl, sponsored by Totino's Pizza Rolls.
Clitoridin is deep on.
That's fair because we do sound better than we end up tasting.
Yeah, we're hot as fuck in a grocery store. But don't let us into your house.
Oh man, people are really torn about who they want to vote against here.
It's tough because they don't know which one of us they hate more.
I'm not even sure if they know which one is
Torio, our
which one is
favorite
Cooper.
uncle is voting for us right now.
Big guy
Hell yeah.
rules.
That's all it is.
I don't even know who our favorite uncle is.
I don't either. It's torn. I'm losing. I shouldn't have said anything.
All right, few
Time
seconds
to
left.
plead for votes.
Get your votes in. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, I voted.
Do you say that after every presidential election? Hey, I voted.
Yeah, and then I take a picture of my sticker and put it on the Instagram.
Do they have the Instagram in Minneapolis? I haven't been on that one.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, congratulations to Torio on being the Van Grol of the evening thus far. Well done, sir. Next up,
Two
we're
votes
gonna have
didn't get in, by the way.
Liz versus Cooper. So Liz,
Yeah.
if this button, there we
Yeah.
go. Tell me about the Carolina Reaper chili.
Well, first of all, I just have a comment on my catchphrase, which is I feel like my catchphrase is part of the reason that I haven't been performing as well. And it's my duty, I think, as to advocate for myself because I think it makes me come across as cocky. But really the catchphrase is if as you teach, you learn. But then I feel like I've been leaning in so hard to it that then I end up almost like selling my jokes by not selling them. Like I do the opposite of what I mean. Okay, so here, a man, you're right, okay, broke the world record for eating Carolina Reaper chili peppers. His next challenge, eating pussy, okay? And then he couldn't do it because the thing is, even when you teach, sometimes you cannot learn, okay? I don't know that I could teach this guy. He did good with the peppers, but I mean, I talked to his wife after and I ate her pussy. Okay, that's it.
The perfect joke. That's the best joke ever.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Cooper. I still
Did
can't
Cooper
believe.
fall asleep?
Are
Oh, there
you
you
all right, bud?
No.
Tell me. I know you're a big fan of spinach, so tell
How
me
do you
about
follow
this.
that? Scientists have taught spinach to send emails. Hang in there. And it could warn us about climate change. So, taking precaution, eat less spinach. My punchline was 3 words. My setup was a fucking novel.
All right. Well, as you teach, you learn, Cooper.
Yeah. So now you get to vote on 1 for Liz and a man broke a world record eating Carolina Reaper chilies, or 2 for Cooper's 3-word punchline.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about voting. I feel like that.
Where did
people,
you get? Was that a real? Where did you get that premise, Red and Phil?
I didn't get it anywhere.
Jimmy Garoppolo and his team of writers scoured the internet for news stories.
Howard.
How?
And they found that one.
I feel like Liz wrote my setup. It took 4 rounds, and then I got the opportunity.
I don't know why I'm surprised that Clitoriton says pussy over vegetables.
Ever seen a pussy that looks like cauliflower?
I think we're creating merch by the day. If that pussy over vegetables isn't on a t-shirt.
I mean, I need to go into better business with that person.
All right, coming down to 5 seconds with. I think it was fairly straightforward.
I need
All
to go into better business.
Bed or.
Better
All right.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
69.6%. Well done, Liz.
Thank
Automatic
you.
victory. Crushed that one. Very
you.
impressive.
Thank you.
All right. getting down to our final head-to-head matchup of the second round. This is JoAnn versus Torio. So JoAnn, I know you're a big fan of Elon Musk, so tell me what he's up to.
Well, Red, I don't know if you've heard this. Okay, sorry, we paused. Can I start over?
Please.
Okay.
We'll run the whole back show. We'll go back to round one. We'll just start all over.
Don't take my points away from me, Phil. We're plowing through. Red, I don't know if you've heard this, but infamous cult leader Elon Musk revealed he has implanted a chip into a monkey's brain to allow it to play video games. Still, we have no word from the incels. Seriously, can someone get on the horn with them? I mean, put an Amber Alert out. Let's check the stonk threads, okay? Are you incels? Are you okay? Shut it, Torio.
All right, and so we go to Torio. Tell me about you were telling me something about the Bernie mittens?
Yeah, they're making a porn out of it, and Bernie Mittens meme porn. And so far, the working title is, "I am once again asking for your consent to come on your face." Is that a good Bernie impression? I don't know, but best joke ever.
Look, C plus. It'll get you out of public school.
No.
What? That joke had everything. God. It had his catchphrase. It had consent. Thank God. And it had come. No. That's everything people want. Best joke ever.
Bernie Sanders sounds like he comes from a time when it was okay to beat women with wooden spoons. That man does not know consent language.
If your argument here is anti-Bernie Sanders, I'm going to sit back and just let the wind come.
Never said I was
anti-Bernie stuff.
JoAnn, what would your Bernie Sanders impression sound like?
I wait for I come on a woman's face when she asks me to come on a face.
This is another impression. It feels like too little too late. We'll see.
I'm voting for JoAnn after that. Are you kidding me?
Thank you. Smash the one.
But
JoAnn's great now.
JoAnn. Otherwise, it's not the best joke ever.
You shut it, Torio.
I incorporated 2 Bernie memes.
You're saying my fucking name right.
Is he Italian?
Yes.
Hey, I'm Bernie. I'm walking here. What's going on?
Hey, is that a bird on my shoulder? Get it the fuck off me. I'm Bernie Sanders.
Okay, that was good. That one
was Smash that one. I beg of you.
Make sure and stay after they've all gone for our stonk seminar, our normal after show thing that we do. All right. Thank you very much. And Torio has won that round, 65.6%. Well done, Torio. All right. So that brings us to the end of the
JoAnn
second round, which means we need to know once again, where do we stand? Where do we stand, Phil?
Yeah, so Cooper's standing in the same place, Red. He's in last place with 0 still, unfortunately.
That's my hey.
Yeah, but it's good. And coming in second, Liz still there with 2 points. And then tied for first place with a good comeback by Torio with 3 points each is Torio and JoAnn. So now it's going to the match, final round worth 3 points. It's really, as always,
earned those.
Almost anybody's game.
Never seen. Honestly, never seen anybody canvas harder for their votes. JoAnn puts the work in. All right, so now we're gonna have a final round. Well, I already screwed it up. A round we like to call
the love round.
I already said final round. You don't need to stick with the bit. It's already final round. Jokes ruined. Show's canceled. All right, so this is gonna be the final round. We are going to have a prompt that all the comics are going to write a response to. But first up, we need something from the audience. So in the chat right now, I want everybody to enter in what is the best movie or TV show about cops. Best movie. There's a billion of them. What is the best movie or TV show featuring cops? Any thoughts from the panel? Oh, wait.
No, I don't like cops.
What?
Brooklyn
in 2021?
Very good. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I'm not falling for it. I know that this is Twitch. It's on the internet forever.
Turner and Hooch. Turner and Hooch.
How surprised would you be if there was like $1 trillion lobbyist just to get cop media made in Hollywood? There's so much cop media. It's wild.
SVU. Fucking SVU. What else are you going to watch in a hotel?
There's a lot of cop stuff.
Reno 911.
Reno.
What was The Other Guys was a great movie.
The Other Guy.
God Eats Bagels.
Mark Wahlberg?
Thank you for the clip.
You go watch it again.
Die Hard Stopper My Mama
Cop.
Shoots.
That's fucking good. Kindergarten Cop.
Columbo. Queen of Blaze says, Columbo motherfuckers, don't you even try anything else. The Commish. Kindergarten Cop. Law and Order. Yeah.
What about Serpico?
Ooh. Whithead just posted
Torio.
blue. Is that some sort of code?
I just feel like blue. I don't know what blue is.
Yeah,
Blue
what
Bloods.
was the question?
Was it Blue Bloods?
okay.
Yeah, maybe.
What was the question? It was like, what is the best movie or TV show featuring or about cops? I had to put, you don't have to explain why you're asking the Bubba Master. Listen, don't steal Liz Glazer's bit. You don't have to reenact your entire day every time you respond to a question.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was maybe my mom meant NYPD Blue. That's what I noticed said.
Ooh,
Oh,
The
NYPD
Wire.
Blue Bloods.
Oh, The Wire was, yeah.
Is it The Wire? I'm hearing a lot of The Wire. We're at the end
Wire
of
was a
it.
great show.
Should we do The
It's
Wire, Phil?
probably The Wire.
Yeah, we can do the Wire.
Okay. All right, we are going to do The Wire. This is the part of the show where I have nothing to say as Phil types this in and we wait for this image to sync over the internet. Most of the time, it doesn't make it in time, but still, I kill time here for about 45 seconds. How you doing, Torio?
Man, I'm doing good. It's my dad got his appointment for the vaccine today. He's going to have it on Wednesday. So we're all super pumped. And no matter what happens, JoAnn can't take that vaccine from him.
Don't get sympathy points right now.
All right, the prompt.
He's getting the vaccine. He's not going to die. He's doing the opposite.
All right, the prompt, which is worth 3 points to whoever gets it. Everybody is going to have 2 minutes to write it. It's describe McDonald's new The Wire themed Happy Meal. So what is in the McDonald's new The Wire themed Happy Meal? They have 2 minutes starting now.
And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet or followed, please do click the follow button. If you want to subscribe, that would be great too. But if you can't, we understand that. There's other ways. Maybe tell a friend. Maybe I'll figure out how to speak at some point. But tell a friend about the show. If you liked it, you laughed, give us a shout out on Facebook or Instagram. Let people know you enjoy the show. Also, if you're an Amazon subscriber, you get a free Twitch subscription. So you can log into that, connect your account, and you subscribe for free. Make Bezos pay us. That would be great. My wife would enjoy that very much. Red's wife would probably enjoy it.
If you're new this week, follow us. I'm talking to you, Hey Shelly Paul. I'm talking to Market88. I'm talking to Relevant Expert here. I'm talking to anybody who's here for the first time or just hasn't followed yet. Hit the follow button. We would appreciate it. And again, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 times a week. What a delight, yet not overwhelming. Frankly, I think it's the perfect amount of show, and it can all be yours for the low, low price of nothing if you hit follow. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, you click follow, you get to see your screen name licked by our logo on screen.
That you made it sound way grosser. I might unsubscribe now that I've heard what happens.
Just so you see it again. That's what you really wanted to do.
No, I don't think that's how it goes.
I know, Red. Your mom's not here tonight. I know what.
Don't say your mom. I don't like that in any context. That's so vulgar. Refer to her as your mother. That's what everybody wants to hear.
We do have comedy on Fridays too. We do a comedian poker game where Red likes to dominate the table and bully everyone with his betting. If you'd like to watch that.
I went out first twice last week.
I feel like you did on purpose.
All right, somebody has already left in protest. I'm very ready for this. Oh, she's back. Okay. So we go in order from least amount of points to most amount of points. So Phil, where does that leave us?
Yeah, let me quickly look at the. Yep, still Cooper. Cooper, we're going to start with you in last place.
Oh, shit.
Describe McDonald's new The Wire Happy Meal.
Yeah, if they ask you to supersize it, say, no, give me the Omar Little, and they'll just throw drugs out the window.
All right. So we'll move over to Liz, who's currently in third place. Liz, or second place. Can you please describe to me McDonald's new The Wire Happy Meal?
Sure. I have two ways of describing that. First of all, is that okay?
For sure.
Yeah.
There's no rules in this game at all.
Okay. Well, I'm going to describe McDonald's new The Wire Happy Meal. It's meth, a side of meth, and a free toy needle so you can inject yourself with meth. It's a real needle, actually, because we're McDonald's and we're into addicting you. That is description number one. Description number two, describe McDonald's new The Wire Happy Meal. If you don't buy it, everyone you ever meet forever will be like, what? You didn't get that McDonald's Happy Meal? Do you live under a rock? You have to get that Happy Meal.
Oh, man. Hey, Shelly Paul liked that joke so much, she followed us. Incredible.
Shelly Paul. I love Shelly Paul.
Hey, Shelly Paul.
Shelly's great.
You got to have Shelly Paul on the show.
All right, so then we'll move on to JoAnn. JoAnn, you have 3 points going into the final round. Can you please describe to me McDonald's new The Wire Happy Meal?
Phil Scott, the new McDonald's Wire Happy Meal. It's a vote only. You need to get out. It's a revolution. You need to show up for your own local systems. We got free range clucks in the Wire Happy Meal.
He hasn't seen The Wire.
This Happy Meal does not interfere with the ozone layer. No polar bears are harmed with this Happy Meal, and it's absolutely not for the 1%.
That's brilliant.
Love it.
That was well done.
Special edition, shut it, Torio. If you say that in the McDonald's line, you will get a free gun holder.
Yeah, that was
in The Wire.
I thought I would put some sort of violence in at the end because I've never seen The Wire, but that was.
You haven't? What? You?
Oh my God! It's the best show ever.
I can't believe it. What are you, under a rock?
I've never seen it either, JoAnn. It's me and you, JoAnn. I've never seen it. I don't get any of these jokes. This all seems weird to me. All right, so going into the last one. Torio, ending your residency week. Big final round for you. You could go out with a win if you can get this vote. Please describe McDonald's new The Wire Happy Meal to me.
Well, you'll get this, Phil, because it's it's a Wire reference. It's the new Wire Happy Meal is called the Hamsterdam Happy Meal, and it's actually pretty smart on McDonald's because they found a way to entice people to eat hamster McNuggets. It's made from hamster meat, and it comes with a Clay Davis doll with the Woody type string, and you pull it and it goes, ah, shit. Best joke ever.
All right. So it all comes down to this round. In the audience, you get to vote in the chat from left to right, not how they performed it, but from left to right. Number 1 for Cooper, number 2 for Liz, number 3 for JoAnn, or 4 for Torio. Get your votes
Remember,
in.
if you do what JoAnn tells
Smash
you,
that 3.
You're letting her. She's going to continue being the Karen that she is, just yelling loudest, getting what she wants. And is that what we want?
Can you please turn your microphone off because it's a little bit annoying?
I would vote for Cooper. But I'll tell you who I wouldn't vote for.
I'm going to need you to smash that 3 or I'm calling your mother.
I really
And I'm revoking.
At this point, I'm going to go with JoAnn and just say what she's been preaching all night long. Smash that 1.
Smash that 3.
Smash that 1.
Look, we got the front, we got the back, we got the middle. There's... If anything tonight...
but if you smash the 1, you don't need a mask.
That didn't make sense. I'm a all whole. I'm a freak provider.
You remember your own jokes at this point?
Oh my god, are you obsessed with me and you remembered my jokes?
Redhead, I love you.
It happened an hour ago. An hour ago.
God, Cooper's obsessed with me.
An hour ago?
Oh my god, Cooper,
we should vote for JoAnn. Otherwise, she's gonna ask for the Blabbermouth manager, and I don't want that to get weird between Phil and Red, where it's like, who's the manager, and it turns into
Torio, I will not let another straight white man speak on my behalf. Smash that 3. And let's all go home happy. Okay, my small white dog needs to go outside.
All right. JoAnn has won this round, gotten all 3 points. Well done.
This is the America you voted for. I hope you're happy.
What's up, Bubba Master?
Look at all those ones. Look at all those 1 votes.
He is cheering a bunch because he is having a great time.
Yeah.
All right. So
looks like I won.
Now, Phil, I don't know if you've done the math, but what are our final standings here?
Yep, final standings, Red. This person has played the game a couple times and has won both those times, but also has won tonight for her 3rd straight time. The Blabbermouth of the night is JoAnn Schinderle.
Congrats, JoAnn.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
I don't think the voters know the monster they created.
All right. Thank you again, JoAnn. Where can people find you and your work online?
Oh my gosh, please follow me at JoJo Schinderle on all of the things. We got some fun stuff coming down the pipeline, guys. Get on that Instagram. Kate, love ya. Couldn't mean it more.
Torio, where can people find you?
Literally, just subscribe to anywhere else but JoJo Schinderle. I'll try to be there. I got in trouble for my roommates for giving our address last week, so I just want to once again let you all know that we are at 10844 Hesby Street. I don't think I did the zip code last time, so 91601. Find our podcast, Hesby Street, wherever you enjoy podcasts. It's funny. You'll laugh at it. And we're on Instagram.
You won't laugh at that part.
Zach just yelled at me giving the zip code out, but you know what? It's for the fans, baby.
All right, Liz, where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram at Liz Glazer, Twitter at Elizabeth Glazer, and my website is dearlizglazer.com. And my zip code is, I don't want to say, because Zach will get mad at me.
It was so much fun watching your face, like as you just walked up to almost saying your zip code and then being like, no.
Thanks.
All right, Cooper, where can people find you?
55406.
Yeah.
Is that the zip code, or are you going to say the rest of the address?
That's just that's the zip code I live in because security is important and we should all respect that. You can also find all 4 of my tweets on Twitter.
Guy's Bagel says, I like this trend of every comedian doxing themselves.
It does seem
it's all just my name. If you want to Venmo me, it's Cooper Van Grol. If you want to Venmo Torio, it's at Torio Van Grol, which I also own on Venmo.
It's not, it's at Torio.
Oh, just Torio.
It's at Torio Van Grol.
Oh, that's the one you own. I get it. I get the bit.
Yeah. All right. So are we going to rate somebody, Phil?
Yeah, I think we're gonna raid Max Eddy. He's a comic. He's playing Among Us. Max is actually gonna be on the show on Wednesday night, so you can know him there too. But he's been on the show before. But we'll give him a raid.
All right, thank you again, and congrats to JoAnn Schinderle. Well done, 3 in a row. They
Thank
said
you
it could.
so much.
Thank you to Torio Van Grol, Liz Glazer, Cooper Van Grol. I'm Red Scott.
I'm Phil Griffiths. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday for another game of Blabbermouth, or on Friday.
She had never even seen The Wire. And you voted for her. All she did was a bad birdie. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Right.
I'm happy.
Good night.
Cheap comedy always wins.
Torio's gonna text me later.